Yo, what's up, everyone? Welcome to my channel. So today we'll be talking about the 2026 Senate elections and who I think will win each race. So let's just get right into it. So for our safe Democratic states, we got Oregon. This is gonna be safe. Colorado. We don't really got to talk about Colorado that much. It's been shifting left, left, left all year round. Ever since Donald Trump came into politics, it's been shifting left. I think Minnesota's gonna be shifting left because there's like really no apparently there's like no candidate for like the 2026 Senate elections. I think one barely got qualified and one declared. He's a write-in though, so they gotta like he gotta receive like some a certain amount of votes, but we will see if that happens or not. Otherwise, that's just gonna be safe, and they're stupid for doing that because they could have just. I mean, but it's whatever though. Free seat for us, uncontested. We got Illinois as one of the safe states. Minnesota. I mean, not Minnesota. Virginia, Delaware, New Jersey, Rhode Island, Massachusetts, and I do want to make Minnesota safe just because of the ice shootings. They had like three ice shootings. Like that's so much. Like three ice shootings, and Minnesotans are basically angry about it. They're like very angry. I would be angry too if they came up to my state, started shooting people. Even if Dino Angie Craig wins the Senate race, even if she wins the primary, it will be safe. Like she was actually running from her constituents in one of the videos. Wait, let me pull that up real quick. Is this video?
Is that Congresswoman Angie Craig, supporter of genocide? Bye, Angie.
Like she was running from her constituents. I mean, I would run. I would run if I did that. If I did that too, I would be running too. But I mean, just don't support it. Like just don't support giving your money to Israel. Like basically, like and she does defend her APAC donations, which is kind of stupid. That's like stupid political instance right there. But like anyway, let's just get to our safe Republican states too. We got Montana. We got the Democratic Party is stupid in Montana because I mean they could just do the independent strategy, but for some reason they don't even want to. Even John Tester wanted them to do the independent strategy with Seth Bodner, but I guess they don't want to do that. I mean, it might be a blessing in disguise because that means we waste less money on Montana and more on Nebraska, more on Texas, Ohio, and whatnot. But anyways, Idaho, Wyoming, South Dakota, Kansas. I mean, Kansas. I think it's gonna be likely actually, because of the year. Oklahoma, Arkansas, Louisiana, Mississippi, Tennessee, Kentucky, West Virginia, Alabama, and South Carolina. Those are gonna be the safe Republican states. So now let's just get into the likely states, and we got for our Democratic likely states, we got Georgia, North Carolina, and New Hampshire. Some of y'all might be surprised I say Georgia and North Carolina, but John Ossoff, he's like very popular with his constituents, and it's the same as with Roy Cooper in North Carolina. He's basically running against a nobody named Michael Watley, and the voters are going to be asking what is Watley, but it's all right because Cooper is going to win regardless. But also, might be. I think he's gonna be like the Democrat version of Brian Kemp. Brian Kemp, because if you see like if you see his gubernatorial race, he was like popular and he ran against Stacey Abrams, which she lost in 2018. But I think he's like basically the Democratic version of Brian Kemp. Like Kemp was popular in that state. Ossoff's very popular in that state. I mean, I don't think he might get the same margins. I don't really know that for sure, but we'll see about it. And he might push Lance Bottoms to the top because she's running for that race, and John Ossoff said he was gonna campaign with her. In this article, it talks about he's gonna campaign. He's gonna Lance Bottoms, and that's probably gonna be because he might be running for president in 2028, and he wants a Democratic governor to appoint his Senate seat if he does win the election. But we're gonna see about that though. But I think Georgia's gonna be likely. North Carolina, New Hampshire, we really don't got to talk about that because the Republicans are a mess in the federal level and the statewide level. They're pretty good, but. For the likely states, I'm gonna put Florida and Iowa. I don't really think this needs explanation because both of these states have been shifting right. I think Iowa has potential to be lean, but for right now, I'm gonna put it likely, especially because the campaign trail just started. So for our lean Republican states, I'm gonna put. Oh, I forgot to put Kansas likely too. My fault, but But for our lean Republican states, we're gonna put Texas, Alaska, Ohio, and Nebraska, and they will basically win the majority. But this is not to say Democrats can't win the Senate. Like I honestly think Democrats could win in these states. Come November 3rd, 2026, I wouldn't be surprised if they won like at least one of these states because the campaign trail just started, and we don't know if any of these. I don't doubt any Democrats have any scandals on this part, but like as they start campaigning, as the voters start to get to know them, their poll numbers are going to go up because right now, like even the betting markets have them have Republicans winning. Texas, they have James Tellerico winning. Alaska, they got Mary Peltola winning, but the polls say otherwise. They actually are pretty optimistic about the Democrats compared to the pollsters. But but like based on the polls, based on the pundits, I think it's gonna be lean for right now. I think Democrats could win come November 3rd, 2026. At least one of these, maybe Ohio, Alaska, maybe even Texas and Nebraska. They could win. Actually, they could win all four, just based on the data right now. If the election were held today, I just think they wouldn't win, honestly. Because these candidates, it's honestly based on messaging too. Because if y'all messaging sucks, you're gonna lose, honestly. And for the final, and especially because the gas prices are very high. Like coming this summer, looking at the summer, I think the Democrats are gonna like rise in the polls come this summer if the Iran war isn't over, if the Strait of Hormuz doesn't reopen. They could go as high as $5 a gallon if we look at the Guardian. It's like ever since it was actually going down. People I don't even know if people believe that, but it was going down since like the Biden admin. But ever since the Strait of Hormuz has been closed, it's almost at $5 a gallon. And looking at the summer, it might even go as high as $6 a gallon, honestly, if the war doesn't end. And that's gonna like make their poll numbers rise. And especially in Texas though, I'm gonna make a prediction right now and say that Ken Paxton, Pissy Paxton, he's gonna have a October surprise. He's gonna have a scandal come out, which makes Tellerico's poll numbers go up. Is it enough for him to win? I don't know. We got to see Tellerico's messaging. His messaging is he's been attacked. He attacked Pete Hegseth before. Let's see if this video plays. If it doesn't, then I'm cooked. But it's whatever. Like, let's see if this video plays.
You have made a lot of money personally, and you've enriched a lot of corporations with advertising by getting on here and spewing lies and conspiracy theories to folks who trust you. And so what I'm asking you to do is to tell your voters right now that Donald Trump lost the election in 2020.
At least you've resolved the lie that is Democrats are now for voter ID. It's not your show, sir, but at least you resolved the idea that Democrats are not for voter ID.
Did Donald Trump lose the election in 2020?
Real quick.
Can you answer the question? Did Donald Trump lose the election in 2020?
I'm answering questions. Don't really feel any obligation to answer anything
an uncomfortable question for you?
No.
He debated Pete Hegseth before. Like he actually got potential. Like I don't know why Donald Trump is endorsed Ken Paxton. He basically said Tellerico is a vegan. He didn't even say vegan right, and he said Texas doesn't like that. But it's whatever though. For our now the rest of these states are gonna go to the Democrats, and I honestly think it could be Michigan could be likely Democrat if McMurrow or Stevens wins. Like I know people don't like Stevens, but she's a moderate. She'll probably win likely in Michigan, just because of independent voters and stuff. Even if like some progressives sit out. But like if Abdul wins, it could go down to lean Democrat since he's less electable according to the polls. I don't know if I buy that honestly because he got some good messaging. But honestly, I feel like people might be underestimating Abdul because he's gonna win regardless. And McMurrow, she kind of fumbled the bag. She basically acted like a typical politician. If we look at, she basically like, I don't even know why she decided to suck up to APAC for some reason. Like if we look at this, she basically sucked up to APAC, and her poll numbers tanked ever since. And Abdul's leading the Democrat primary. She kind of fumbled the bag, but it's whatever. In Maine, Janet Mills, she dropped out. Like she knew she was gonna get whooped. I low key wish she didn't dropped out because I did want to see her get whooped by Plattner in the primaries. But I guess it was time she decided to retire, which I'm glad she did because these politicians need to retire, honestly, and spend time with their family. Like for their personal happiness, they need to retire. They're getting too old, but they're like just too power hungry and stuff. So it's whatever. But honestly, that's all I gotta say for today. Honestly, don't trust the politicians. What I'm gonna say. Let's hope these elections turn out very good for us, though. Let's hope change finally happens. And this is gonna be like once this election is over, this is gonna be one hell of a 2 years for us. Can't wait. His approval numbers are taking, they're like at -20. This is even lower than the Biden administration. If they keep going down, it could spell trouble. He could, like, Texas could go blue, Ohio could go blue, Alaska, if they get any lower than this, honestly. Like 20 points, -20 when it's just the summer just started, mind you. And it's like 20, like -20, -19, whatever. And if gas prices go up by $5 or $6, it could actually spell trouble for the Republicans come the midterm elections. But anyways, thank you for watching this video. Please like and subscribe. I will appreciate that. And I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.